You got it? Good evening. Here from South Suburban, Rink 2. Valor taking on your T1. Grandview Wolves. 17 on the clock, first period. Radio on the radio dial. Your Wolves will defend the right, attack the left. Let's do that again. The Wolves will defend the left, attack to the right. Down for the face-off, Hunter. Out there with a big Rex on the right wing, on the left wing. Make out quite who that is. On the back end, 20, so on the back end for the D pairings today to start up. Neil lined up. Face-off win. Tommy Lewis sends it up to the board. Hunter looks. It's corralled. Off the post. That went right through the crease. Valor gathers. Aggressive there. Here comes Emilio out. Emilio through the zone. He connects with Hunter right at the blue line. Emilio back. It's in the far side corner. Hunter runs to the back corner. They collide there right behind the net. Hunter comes out with it. Hunter shot to Emilio. Emilio on the backhand. He tries. There's too much traffic. Walking back down the line. Here comes Emilio. There's a struggle in the neutral zone. Puck chip back up. There's Pacheco, 18. He sends it in off the sticks and in the far side corner. Valor gathers, chips it up. Nobody there in the neutral zone on a change. Out comes 77. There's Holden. Holden with speed across the blue line. Doesn't get through. Valor gathers, looking for the head-to-head pass. It doesn't work. It's into that far side corner. We got offside. We're going to have a neutral zone face-off. 15:57 to go here in the first period. Face-off down to the left of the Valor goalie. Line up for the face-off. That's Caleb Weber, 43. Face-off win. Back to Holden. Holden hits the D-man up top, sends it down. Easy glove save for the Valor goalie. Have a redo of the face-off to the left of the Valor goalie on the near side circle. Puck drop. Kalen wins again. Back to the D. Send on the goal. Pad save. Send into the opposite corner. There's 56. That's Rick James. He's heading in the corner. He's got it. There's a battle on the boards. Valor gets it. No control. And there's good forecheck there by the Wolves. Out in the feet. Here comes Valor the other way. They got 2-on-1. Shot looking for the guy in the center. Didn't get it through. Too much traffic. Out comes the other way. Here comes Caleb Weber. Across the blue line through the neutral zone. He's over the circle. Sends it in on the goalie. And it's knocked into that far side corner. Little mix up there behind the net. Valor looking to collect it and get it out. They chip it up the board and it's out. Valor coming the other way, 2-on-2. They cross the blue line, 17 pushed up to the far side boards. He recycles and circles, sends it backhand down into the far corner. Looks for the man at center, almost got it out on the blue. Shot down, near side corner. It's gathered up by the Wolves and sent up the pad. Valor gathers at their blue line, looking for the man in the neutral zone. It's picked up. Now they're over center. Valor steps in over the blue line, forced outside by the Wolves into that far side corner. Wolves collect the puck up and chip it out. Now there'll be a reset there for Valor. Back at their blue line, they chip it. D-to-D pass and through over center. Here they come. It's chipped in, more of a dump. It's picked up there by 46. Tommy Wood, far corner. Tommy's got it. Looking for the man. He ends up hitting the referee. Puck is sent up and out. Minovich here on the near side. Chase down to the corner, near side corner for Valor. They cycle around the other corner. That's Ethan there on the backside. Keep it in. Shot on the net. Stick save sent into this corner, near corner. Valor chipped it up the boards. It's kept in. That's Pacheco. Sent back in by Minovich here on the near side. Puck is swung all the way around, far corner. Wolves on the far side looking to keep it in. Shot on, wide glove side. It's chipped out into the neutral zone. Arms up. We got icing and we'll get a face-off. In net tonight, 33, so Brax gets the start. And with 13:48 to go in the first period, we're going to have a face-off down to the left of the Valor goalie. Out for the face-off, that's Hunter, 26. His two wingmen, he's got Big Rex and 20. That's Emilio on the right side. Face-off won and controlled by Valor. They send it around the boards. Far side circle. Valor looking to get it and cycle it out. They cross the blue line through the neutral zone. He hits his winger up high. Here they go, 35 down. He's forced out, looking to come in the goal line. He looks to stuff it. That didn't work. Puck ends up on the far side boards. Valor sends it back down, but Tommy Wu's there to cycle the puck out. Rex sends it into the bench, and we're going to have a face-off. 13:23 to go here, first period. Pretty fast pace. If you've noticed some numbers that will be new to the lineup tonight, there was call-ups from T2. Minnesota, also known as Manu Sharapova, has joined, as well as Quinn Simmons. Your T2 Wolves went down to defeat to the Colorado Springs High School All-Stars, 18-0 at Ed Robinson earlier this afternoon. Face-off was won and now controlled by the Wolves around the net. Here they come. That's Rick James. He's headed up. Here comes Rick James off the boards. Over the blue line. He gains it. He's got help. In, stops, breaks, but it's broken up by Valor. Their D-man take it back, but Rick James got it. That's 56. Shot from a bad angle. Puck comes all the way around, and it's going to go all the way down. No icing, and it goes down and then is collected by, that was Holden. Holden with the puck on the near side boards. Tries to chip it up. Nobody there. Puck sets up in the neutral zone. Valor goes back to retrieve it behind their net. 12:46 left here in the first period. Out comes Valor through the neutral zone. That's 14. Near side boards. Kept out. Shot on. Big save by Braxton. Good job. Steers that puck safely into the near corner. And there's a battle here on the boards. Out with the puck comes Valor. They're looking for a man out front from behind the net. He's got a man. 13 doesn't connect. Valor recycles it. That's 11. He picks it up. They're in that near side boards. On the half boards looking to get it. They're still battling. The defenseman there has the puck. 17 looking for a man at center. He's got it. 13 shot. Offside. Didn't get towards the net. And here comes the Wolves on the way out. At center, he hits Ethan. Ethan, 35, across the blue line. He just sweeps it in. Valor behind their net. And Ethan with the good forecheck. He's got it. He's looking, backhands it towards the front. Nobody there. Valor on the way out, trying to get it out. He hits his man. That's 2-5. Coming on the far side boards. 2D to challenge. That's Pacheco. He drops it back for 13. Valor. Man out front. 17 shot. A little higher on the glove. And your Valor goes up 1-0 with 11:43 here to go in the first. And your shots on goal, as we're getting the stat updates, is 5-2. And the advantage for the Wolves in shots on goal. So at 11:43, it might be 1-0 on the board for the home squad. Shots are 5-3 for your Wolves. Full line change here. Again, that top line is out to face Valor. Puck drop, face off, was won, but there goes Big Rex, 52. He's lumbering across the line. Emilio's into the near side corner. Emilio picks it up and he cycles behind the net. Comes out the far side, hits the D-man up top. Puck sent in, shot on, pad save, big rebound, glove down, and again, Valor's got it. And we got a little bit of friendly exchange here between the home and the away squad to the left of the goalie. We'll get a face-off here at 11:25 with in the first period left to go. Again, pretty fast pace so far. Lots of time left, and it looks like, we got penalties. I didn't see an arm go up, but we got 1-1, so we're still going to be at 5-on-5 hockey. So 52, Big Rex heads to then sit 2 minutes. Not quite sure. We'll see what gets on the board. We'll check game sheets. Face-off was won and controlled. Sent in by Pacheco into that far corner. That's Ethan, 35. He's down. He sends it towards the net. It's steered into the safe corner. Picked up again. That's Ethan on there, 35. Good battle on the boards. There's Quinn. He walks out with it. And puck's picked up by Valor, and out they come at center in the neutral zone. They cross, almost offside there, held up. Puck goes in that far side corner. That's Tommy Wu, 46. Battle on the boards. Tommy doesn't get it. Valor still in control. Sends it back to the D-man. Shot. Pad save. Second shot. Steered wide. Valor still has the puck. They look to cycle it back. 24 for Valor. Walks in. Can't get the shot off. Too much traffic. Another attempt at the shot. They're in the corner. And the Wolves come out with it. That's 35. Ethan up the board. Chips it. Almost out. Doesn't get it. It's retrieved by Valor. Shot on high, glove side behind the net. There's Tommy Wu, chips it behind, but Valor picks it up on the near side corner. Valor has it, looking for his man, can't connect. Shot from up top. It went wide, glove side low. Valor with it, cycles it on the board, hits his D-man here up at the blue line. They just chip it in. Tommy Wu picks it up, chips it back up. There's Ethan with another chip attempt. It doesn't get out. Valor still got it on the far side boards. He falls down in the corner. Shot on. Braxton, but with the save up with the blocker. They're down. We should get a whistle here. And they're calling a goal, even though he couldn't see it. Kind of an odd. If you lose track of the puck, there's got to be a whistle. Late whistle there, and we're up 2-0 to Valor. And the penalties went to 52. That was Rex for roughing, and a penalty to John Langston. There also was roughing. So the two penalties. And as it stands right now, those boys will stand there. We're still 5-on-5. The home squad's up by 2. Here's William Sanders, also known as Rick James, 56. He reverses course. He comes up the near side boards. He's over the blue line through the neutral zone, and with the traffic, can't carry the puck. It's picked up by Valor. Valor looks to cycle it back. There's 13 for Valor coming in. He's deked 1, deked 2. Oh, it's 17. Shot on. Braxton save. He was checking behind to make sure. We still don't have a whistle, and I don't know what the deal is with the referees and a whistle. And they wait and wait. Again, the puck is out of view. You're to blow it down. A little late on the whistles. There's the puck that's chipped up and out. And here comes Minovich with a chance. He's got it. And now we get a whistle. Well, that's pretty interesting. We get a tech there from the referee behind the play on a face-off. And then we got a breakaway. So, again, pretty interesting that he'll call it and blow a whistle then, but won't blow the whistle when he can't see it. That's all good. So here's the penalty for 81 Minovich. Let's see what the call is. We'll go to game sheets. 9:16 here to go in the first period. 2-0. Valor's up. We'll get the update here from game sheets to see what they coded it. Going to be 5-on-4, and penalty still hasn't shown. And now Minovich, unsportsmanlike conduct, 2 minutes. So, again, not sure, but he calls it after the play has left the zone, and he's streaking on a breakaway. So back to the PK. Here comes Emilio, gets it out. Good forecheck to get it out. Valor's got to reset at the blue line. They bring it in, and it's going to be offside, so they're coming back out neutral zone face-off. 9:07 left to go here in the first period. We'll get you shots on goal here, totals in just another minute as they update game sheets as we go. Face-off right in front of Wolves bench. Won and controlled by Valor. Back, still right at center ice, looking to break the zone. And they're being pestered. Good forechecking job there by your Wolves on the PK. Still in the neutral zone. Now it's retrieved by Valor. They send it up into the neutral zone. There's contact made there by Tommy Wu off the puck, and they force them to the outside. Tommy Wu's got it on that far corner. He swings it around to the near side corner. Valor there with traffic towards the back. They're still on the boards trying to dig it out. We got 1:17 left to kill on the penalty. Out front, shot on. Way to go and flash that leather, Braxton. Good save, glove high. 8:29 left to go. Shots on goal now. Almost evened up. 7 for your Wolves. 8 for Valor. 1:13 for Minovich left to serve. Looks like a full change. We're going to the PK2 line. Out for the face-off in that far corner. Puck down. It's won and controlled by Valor. Backhanded out to the near side defenseman. 25's walking down. Shot on, pad save. And it's sent all the way down. And the Valor goalie is out to settle it down. Brings it back to his D-man, but in hot pursuit, that's Big Rex behind the net. Looking to finish his check. 17 cycles it back for the Eagles. He looks to find his man. Sets the pace, and here they come through the neutral zone. Off his stick, they enter. 17 still with the puck. Cycles all the way behind the net, looking for somebody out front. Hits the D-man. Whoop, it walks the blue line. It's safe. No offside. Down. Shot on. Pad save by Braxton. There's 2. Back up high to their D. Shot on. Traffic, and that got through. I don't think Braxton really had a chance. Lots of traffic out front. So at 7:48 to go here in the first period, they got 3 on the board for the Eagles. Your Wolves got to stay out of the box. And right now we're going to put the shots at 11-7 in favor of the Eagles. Back to 5-on-5, face-off drop. 1 and controlled by the Wolves. Back to the D, looking to pick the man up in the neutral zone. That doesn't happen. It's chipped in by Valor into the far corner. There's Sanders, 56. He's got it. Looks to chip up the boards. Doesn't work. Puck comes out in center, and there is Will with it again. Looking to hit his man. That was Holden. They don't connect. And I guess we're going to go with an offside. We got one of the officials down talking to CJ, not quite sure what the info exchange is. 7:25 left to go here in the first. Face-off will be down and to the left of Braxton. Oh, let's call that the right. We'll get it right at some point here. Face-off 1 and controlled by the Wolves. There's Saunders behind the net. He's looking to set it up for the breakout. He's pursued by 29 of the Eagles. Sanders comes through center. He's into the neutral zone. Looks to hit his man. That's Heath at 35, and we're going to get an offside call. That was close. 7:08 here to go. And we do have another penalty. So, it was a 2-minute. So the 2-minute penalty that was actually served by Minovich now was to Braxton, the goalie, for unsportsmanlike conduct. So there we cleared up the mystery. 7:06. Face-off was won by Valor, sent into their own bench. We'll get another face-off right in front of their bench. And actually, he's going to move it down to the right side of their goalie, far side circle. 3-0, your Wolves are down. Some instructions coming from Captain Hunter. Puck down, 1 and controlled. Big Rex is behind, battling. Puck sent the far side board. Steps up Tommy. He pinches. Puck in behind. There's Big Rex with it. Big Rex sends it out front of the net. Doesn't connect with somebody who's there. Looked like that was Emilio. It was. Emilio's on the near side boards. They battle in the corner, and they send it around the other side. Tommy Wu pinches. He sends it and chips it back in. And there's Hunter looking for somebody out front. That was Rex. Didn't connect. There's Pacheco on the near side boards. Emilio's being pestered. He still has control of the puck. Now it's off his stick, and Valor has it. Valor sends it out. 29 for the Eagles. He's coming the other way. It's in his skates. He's sent to the far side. Still has the puck. And the puck doesn't make it to his center guy. And here comes Pacheco, 18. He hits Big Rex. Big Rex coming down the other side. Over the circle. Rex looking to crash in that. He puts it in. That was a backhander. And, off the rebound. That did get in. Again, good job. Rex stays with the puck all the way through. Looked like Pacheco trying to pick up the loose change. It didn't happen on this try. 6:09 left to go here in the first period. 3 on the board for the Eagles. Here Wolves are pressing. Face-off down. That was 7 on the face-off, so that was Keegan Wall in behind. Pacheco steps up, pinches in. Puck still controlled. Puck is sent all the way down. Guy moves high. That's Tommy Wu. He's got a man. They separate him from the puck, and Valor doesn't end up with it on the stick. Back out to their D. They got to come and reset. Nobody can touch, and they have reset. There's 96. That's Minnesota. Sharapova, who's come up from T2. He hits Tommy Wu, far side. Tommy comes across the blue line. Puck still in. Sharapova with a shot. Holy smokes, and that comes down. A little bit squirt. Puck was there. Didn't get all the way through. Back to Tommy Wu. Shot on net. Big save right into the belly pad of the goalie. 5:26 left to go here in the first. Again, the Wolves, a little more life, showing some press here for sure. Shots on goal at this time, the advantage is still going to go to the Eagles, 11-10. So again, there's some progress being made. Lining up, that's Kalen, 43, center. Face-off down, control. Good job by Kalen to win that. Back to Sanders, sends it down. Oh, stick save. Nobody there to pick that rebound up real quick, but again, good pressure. Face-off again down deep in the Eagles' territory. To the right of the goalie, Kalen lines up again. His line mates, Kalen doesn't win this one. Valor gets it, but it's controlled, not controlled. Sent back out by the Eagles up. And here come the Eagles. 2-on-1 going the other way. Drifted across. 17 gives it a shot, but that doesn't get through. Good save, Braxton. Pad save. Braxton's on the net. Got to get back up. There's Will handling the puck behind the net. Valor still got it. Parked in behind the net. And in pursuit is Tommy Wu. Again, the D's there, trying to box them out. We got a meeting of the minds here on the near side boards. It's a construction site. They're digging it out. Still digging, no whistle. Still digging, no whistle. Puck's out. 11, their D-man. He's got it. Shot on. Pad save. Backhand attempt. Another pad save. Braxton reset. Puck's on the far side board. That's Ethan. He's trying to dump it out. Chips it, but it doesn't get out all the way. There's Will with it. He's got it now. Far side boards. Brings it up. He's been hassled there. Didn't get through the sticks. Valor still has it inside. Sends it to the quarterback up on the blue. He's dancing the blue line now. He's being harassed by 77. That's Holden. It's sent all the way down. Here comes Valor still with the puck at the blue line in center. Right over the blocker. Sent down range. Again, not quite sure they had an opportunity to see that, but at 4:06 of the first period, your Wolves are down. We'll get who the goal scorer was, and right now, shots on goal, 14-11 in favor of the Eagles. Quick line change here. Hunter back out. He's got Rex to his left, Emilio to his right. Face-off was won, and ends up with the control going to the Eagles, who send it all the way in. Pacheco's on the sideboards near here. He comes out with the puck, and here comes Emilio. And that goes all the way back down the other side. Pacheco and one of the Eagles tied up there near side corner. They look to get it up the boards. Send it up the boards. It's chipped back down. Battle again on the near side boards. Puck comes out and squirts towards Braxton. Tommy Wu picks it up, recycles it, sends it back, reverses course around the other side. Near side boards again. That's Emilio with the battle to get it out. Still don't have control. Valor walks it in, drops it back, shot on, but it was hit the shins of Pacheco. Emilio tried to get it out, and then Valor's got it back on their stick. Still got it in front. Braxton with a stick save. Puck still loose to that far corner. Valor looking for the centerman. That stepped up. That was Emilio. Here comes two together, and the stick that is broke, that's Big Rex's stick. That twig's gone. Tommy Wu gets it back out. They go for the reset, and here comes Manu out to replace Rex. They recycle it at their blue line. Puck is picked up. That goes. There goes Hunter deep in. Can't get control of the puck and settle it down, and Valor comes the other way through the neutral zone. On the near side boards, Valor still has it, battling on the boards, looking for help. He finds a man as he chips it down farther in. Valor still got it, looks to send it up, hits the centerman. Stick save by Braxton. Braxton the other side, 13 for them. Gather it, they go the far side corner. He sends it out front, sends it right up top. It's in the skates of Pacheco. That didn't get through. Here comes Valor again. Valor taking it, dance the line. Their D-man now is quarterback. Sends it to the far side. Two's on the far side boards, top of the circle. Sends it back. One time, there's number 3, sends it down. That was a blocker save sent over. 34 now has it for Valor in the near side corner. It's picked up. Pacheco sends it down, and it's all the way out. Valor have to come reset here in the neutral zone. Here we go, coming the other way. Valor looking to reset. Rink wide D-to-D pass in their zone. He looks to hit his man, but that puck's intercepted. There we go. Coming back the other way, there's Emilio. Emilio looking to hit Keegan. That didn't work. There's 56, Sanders. He tries. One whack at it. That didn't work. Manu's got it. He tries to golf it in. That didn't work either. Now the puck comes the other way into the neutral zone. Valor's got it right at the center, and they look to recycle it back and settle it down in their zone. 25 for Valor, far side corner. He looks to hit his man in center. He does. He's being harassed. He crosses. Again, lots of traffic kept out, but then there's a Valor still has it at the blue line. Shot comes down off a stick and into the netting. We're going to get a face-off at 1:19 left to go in the first period. Shots on goal, 17-11 in favor of the Eagles. And the score on the board again, 4-0. Full line change here for both squads. Face-off down and to the left of Braxton with 1:19 left to go in the first. Face-off was won and controlled by Kalen. puck all the way back around behind the net. And first man to the puck looked like a Wolf, but out comes with it with Valor. Up through center, here comes Will. Will chips it up off the backhand into the neutral zone, and they look to corral it. Again, back into the Wolves zone, back into the neutral zone. There's Holden 77 at center ice. There's Valor with a 14, near side boards. He stops, top of the circle, fires on Braxton. Glove save and held down. 49.3 left to go here in the first period. 4-0 for Valor on the board. Shots on goal at this time, 18-11. The advantage, obviously, the Eagles. Face off down and to the right of Braxton. Here's the drop in the lineup. Face off won and controlled by the Wolves. Holden goes up to meet him at the blue. They don't get control of it. Puck sent back down, and again on the boards, chipped out, but they don't get it. Center there, Valor still has it. Traffic in the center lane. And there's Sanders, chips it up off the backhand. Tries to hit his man. That's Ethan 35, and on the boards, out with the puck comes Blue. Here they come going the other way. That's Kalen 43. He dumps it in and gives chase. First man to the puck was Valor. There's two Blue down there, but here comes Valor with it on the near side boards. He hits the center man in the neutral zone. He can't handle it. Tommy Wu gathers the puck, does the reverse, backhands it over, and the puck is now, that was almost too many men on the ice right there. Valor comes with it, out it comes in the neutral. Let's see. We're going to call it. Too many men. Let's see. We're going to have some dancing fingers here maybe, or nope. They're going to give them an offside. Maybe we're going to get we're going to get a call. Too many men. Let's see. Where's the washing machine? Can't see the charades. So here we go. Cross check. Yep, there we go. So your Wolves are going to have a shot with 1.4 seconds. I'm not sure they're going to get much of a shot off. But number 2 for the Eagles will serve 2 minutes for the cross check. So here we go to the PP. Line 1 is out. Pretty much a face-off down, controlled, and we get the buzzer. So at the end of one period of play, your Wolves are down 4-0. Shots on goal again in favor of the Eagles, 18-11. So we'll step away here as Coach gives them a little pep talk. We'll be back here for the second shortly. Welcome back to rink number 2 here at South Suburban. I don't know if we call this Littleton or Centennial. On the radio dial, obviously we're going to switch ends here. And so your Wolves will be defending to the right, attacking to the left. Again, you're following the blue jerseys. So here in with 17 on the board, 4-0. And Big Blue will start with the man advantage with 1:59 on the power play. Out there is line number 1. So Hunter's on center. On your left wing, you got Emilio. On your right, you got Big Rex. Face-off was won and controlled by Valor and sent all the way down into the far side corner. Puck's down and retrieved by Will. Here he comes, 56 behind the net. Looking for a man. He's got some speed, does a drop back. That was to Emilio. Here comes Emilio now. Far side boards. He crosses. He's got the lane, looking for a man out front. They got it, shot on! And there's a scramble in front. And again, a little bit of chin music, but there we go. Got to get on that whistle. Seemed to be pretty sharp on the whistle there, but boys were there to stand their ground. 16:35 to go here in the second. A minute 34 left for the power play. First line's left out there again for the power play. There we go. Puck dropped and won. There's Will. He's got it back. Fires it in. Shot on the goal. He don't know what it is. Shot in, scores! Big goal. Way to go, Wolves. Follow the puck through. Well done, gents. At 16:27 to go in the second. Wolves are on the board. Power play goal. And the first man through was Big Rex. So it looks like Rex will get credit for that one. We'll get some shots on goal here shortly. But it looks like their line one will stay out. And credit for the goal. So 18-13 now shots on goal. And the puck was won, not controlled, and I think we got a face. What do we got now? I didn't think that was offside, but we got Coach Mitch going over to talk to the referee. And I'm not sure, but we're getting a puck drop anyway, so we call it offside. Puck here was won and controlled. Wolves have it. Cycle it back, D to D. Kai sends it up. He's looking for Emilio. Emilio's chasing there on the blue. Emilio's chasing all the way down. Wolves still got it, looking for somebody out front. Nobody there. There comes D. Pacheco stands up, shot in. Right into the belly pad of the goalie. So credit for the goal actually goes to Will Sanders. Well done. Doesn't show any assists, but we'll take it. And another shot on goal. So shots on right now again, 18-14. And your face-off will come to the left of number one, the Valor goalie. Goalie looks like he's putting equipment back together. Here we go. Line two now out there. Face-off was won by Keegan. Sends it back, but that was weak. Tommy Wu chips it back over the blue, but we got to tag up. Now that we've tagged up, Valor's got it. They're reorganizing in their zone. Hits the man on the near side boards. Sends it up. It gets into the neutral zone, but doesn't make contact. Sent back up. That's 7. Keegan going the other way. He chips it all the way around. Tommy Woos on the near side boards. He picks the puck up. Sends it all the way back around. Far side boards. Minovich there tangled up with his man. Puck's out in the neutral zone. Pacheco's all the way back to retrieve it. He sends it back up the boards. Minovich has it on the blue line. Now Valor has it, walks in. Far side boards. Valor falls down, loses an edge. There's 18. Minovich on the other corner. Their D-man hammers it in, but he makes contact with Keegan. Keegan chips it in the neutral zone. Valor recovers and looks to hit the man in the neutral zone. That doesn't happen. They say no icing. Tommy Wu retrieves. Tommy Wu cycles around. He's on the far side boards coming up. Chips it out over the blue line. He picks his own chip up. They're still at center. Battling. Puck's down in feet. Valor's got it over the blue line. Through the neutral zone. Now over our blue line. 14 is kept to the outside. He cycles behind the net. Looking for a man out front. Man sitting on the porch. Nobody there, but Big Blue gets it. There's 38. He's looking for another man out front. Sticks down. It goes into the feet of Tommy Wu. In that far side corner, Valor sends it all the way out. And there'll be a reset. 14:39 here to go. Second period. Puck here in the neutral zone. Pacheco sends it up the glass. Valor retrieves it in their zone. He's looking for a man to hit in the neutral zone. He hits one of their forwards right at the logo. And Valor walks across the blue line, dumps it in to the far side corner. Tommy Wu in that corner sends it up. That's holding 77. It comes almost out. Valor still got it, keeping it in. Their deep pinch up. Here's 3. He's walking in all the way down. Nobody out front. Big save off the pad. That was sent and steered into the far side corner. Valor still has it. Sends it back down into the near side corner. There's Pacheco. He chips it. There's Ethan. Gets shoved into the forwards, but there's no call there. Get up and play hockey. Big blocker save. There's Braxton. He steers it to Tommy Wu. Here comes 46. Across the blue line into their zone. There's Tommy. Sets it up with an attempt, and it ends up in the netting. Mind the Valor goalie. 13:44, 4-1. Shots on goal right now again. We're going to go 19-14 per game sheets. Lots of time left. Full line change. Looks like line one's out there again. So you got Hunter at center, Emilio at right, Big Rex here to the left side. Sanders back on D and his partner back on D. Looks like Quinn. There's Sanders, steps up. Turnaround and shot attempt by Hunter. There's Big Rex behind the net. He's battling. It's in the near side corner. Rex looks for, get it to the center. It ends up on the D. There's Quinn, downrange. He shoots. It's in the pads and back out. They're battling right here, near side boards now. Valor has it. He's looking for an outlet. Here it comes. Coming the other way. They got a 2-on-1, but Sanders hustles back. Now 3-on-2. It's sent. No connection there. They were looking for the centerman. Puck's all the way out, and here comes, that's Hunter. Hunter looks for the backhand. Shot in. Oh, what a shot. Missed. Offside. Connected with Emilio. Steered to the other side. Valor's got it near side boards, and they're buzzing. Here comes your Wolves. Here Emilio walks in. Shot right in the goalie off the helmet. Puck comes out, and here's Valor trying to get it out. Over the blue line, they come into the neutral zone with a swing and a miss. They check up off of that change, and they're on 7. That's Keegan Wall, sends it behind. And on the full change, your Wolves have one in. That's Keegan here battling on the boards on the near side. Valor tries to send it up and out. There's Sanders. He steps up, 56, carries it down the corner. Goal side shot again. Hit the goalie right in the face. And now we got extracurricular activity. We got blue pushing white, white pushing blue. No call, and we got no whistle. Again, unbelievable. Keep control of the game, gentlemen, in black and white. It'll be a better game. Let's see what comes of this melee. Waiting for the call, and we're going to play charades to see who's going to the box. And it looks like an Eagles player is going in right now. There's a cross check, and that seems to be the only call at this time. 12:16 to go here in the second period. 14 for the Eagles, going to sit for 2. That's cross-checking. 4-1 on the board. Shots on goal, 19-18. Well, there's been a press of late. And here we go. The penalty goes to number 14, Connor Google. Cross-checking, 2 minutes. Here we go for the face-off. PK1 team is out. That's Hunter on the face-off. Waiting for them to line up. Face-off contested. Valor gets it. They send it up the boards. It's kept in. Now Valor just pitches it back down all the way. No icing as, again, they're killing a penalty. There's Sanders behind the net. Looks to chip it up. Valor's got it. He's looking to center it. There's Big Rex patrolling. Here comes Rex. 3-on-2 coming the other way. Rex crosses. He's looking for his man. Shot! And it goes in! That is a goal! Cross the red line! Well done, boys. Follow it through. Here we go. 11:52. 4-2 now. And where's life? Signs of life for the Wolves. Good job by the boys in blue. Follow the puck. Officially on the goal. We're still waiting for the game sheets update. 4-2 on the scoreboard, 11:52. Matthew Rex, assisted by Hunter, 26. Here we go at center. Here for the face-off. Line 2 is out. Puck down, face-off, still contested. Kalen over to Ethan. Ethan gets it, dumps it in. That's 3-5. Valor heads back. They retrieve it on the far side. He sends it all the way around, cycles it over here to 37, up the boards. Tommy Wu steps up, their D-man, sends it down, and that's a save by the goalie right into the belly. 11:34, 4-2 in the second period. Again, we'll get shots on goal here as they update them. And it's 19-19, so even on the shots. Face-off won by Kalen. Well done on the draw. Back to Pacheco. He sends it down, and that goes wide. 43, that's Kalen, sends it back. That's Tommy Wu, keeps it in at the blue line. And Valor does connect. Here we go. They leave it behind, though, at their blue line. And through the neutral zone, they chip it up. And I'm pretty sure, nope, no call there. Would have thought we would have seen an arm. Valor in the neutral zone. Valor corrals it. They cross the blue line. Valor's got it now in the middle, but can't get through because of traffic of blue. Puck's loose again out front. That's Tommy Wu. He's got it. Up to 77, and out they come. That's Holden. And Holden sends it, I think, into the bench, and that could be, might be delay game. Doesn't look like it. So we'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. right in front of the Wolves bench. Actually, they're going to bring the face-off back to face-off dot right in front of the Eagles bench. 10:56 left to go here in the second period. 4-2 on the scoreboard. Face-off lineup again. You got line 2 out there. That's Keegan Wall. Minnesota on the one side, and on the other, that's Minovich. Puck all the way around. That's Sanders back here on the board looking to chip it up and out. Puck ends up on the stick, and that comes number 7. That's Keegan Wall. Keegan goes the wide side. He's looking to bring it in all the way down to the circle. There's Minnesota. He's picked it up. He don't get it. Here comes Valor the other way. 2-on-1, odd man rush. 13. He looks to leave it for his man. Leaves it. Nobody picks it up. There you go. There's the Wolves. They battle to get it out over the line, and that's William Sanders who just chips it into the neutral zone. Valor gathers it, looks for his man. Can't get it connected in the neutral zone. And there's Quinn to send it up the other way. Arm up, and they're going to call for icing. 10-13, second period, 4-2. Icing will bring the faceoff all the way back down to the right of Braxton. So again, your Wolves have come to compete tonight for sure. 4-2, 10-13 to go. Looks like line 1 is back out. Hunter's lined up for the faceoff. There's 2-6 in the circle. Pacheco on the back. Hunter wins the faceoff. Tommy Wu corrals it. He takes it into that corner. Sends it around to Pacheco. Here's Pacheco on the near side boards. That's 18. Up, and he looks for his man. Hits him right in the face. That was Emilio. Good he wears that fishbowl. Puck sent up the boards. It's kept in there. Pinches in. Here's Tommy. 46. He's got traffic. Puck goes to the Valor stick and is sent out. Here's Hunter with it on the near side boards. He corrals it, sends it to center. Other side, there's Emilio with it. They tied up. Puck still loose. Valor walks it across the blue line. 35 beats one man. He's got traffic looking for somebody in the center. And it says he put it up and over Braxton's shoulder. I didn't see it, did you? Couldn't quite tell if it got in, but it snuck over the corner. So, 5-2. And that looks like it just snuck up into the corner over Braxton. So again, we'll get the official note here on the time of the goal and who scored. Your shots on goal is 20-19, so pretty even there. And they're saying the goal was scored by 35 Logan Walker unassisted. So 5-2 on the boards. Kalen gets thrown out of the circle, not sure why, and steps up Keegan. Keegan wins the faceoff, back to the D. That's Will Sanders. Will's got it. He danced around 1, didn't dance around 2. Valor picks it up. They're good to just chip it all the way in. On the near side boards, that's Ethan, 35. He chips it up. He makes contact, but there's Holden. Holden's got it. He's racing. Holden's racing the goalie for it. Couldn't get out. Goalie comes all the way out. There's Tommy with a shot, and Kalen. Another shot on the goal. Puck loose. They're battling. Puck all the way back out, almost to center. And there's Will chasing the puck into the neutral zone. He's got pressure. Will makes the turn, and he comes the other way. He crosses the line. It's chipped in. Goalie settles it down into the near side corner. Valor sends it all the way around. It'll end up in the neutral zone, and it'll be icing. 8:48 to go here in the second period. 5-2 for Valor. And the draw will come all the way back down to the right of the Valor goalie. 2 shots on goal now, 20-20. Again, signs of life from the boys in blue. Face-off was won, not controlled, and Valor comes out with it. They send it around the other way, looking to make connection. He makes connection with his winger. They do not connect in the neutral zone. They still have it. Shot on, post! Out it comes, near side boards. They're still battling in the corner. Tommy Wu comes out with it. There's Wu with it at the side of the net. Having trouble settling it down. There's 2 Eagles there. Puck's around the other side. Here comes the Wolves looking to connect with the center man. There goes Minnesota. He's got it center. Puck's picked up by Valor. Valor regroups at their blue line. He hits the man, far side boards. Valor walks across the blue line. Valor still battling. They get their D-man up top. Shot fired. Blocker saves. Still loose. It's picked up. Here comes Big Blue. Here comes Pacheco. He brings it across the neutral zone, gets it in, and they're tied up here on the near side boards. Valor comes out with it. They send it around the far side boards. Valor reverses course, comes the other way, and Valor, number 11, here to pick it up. Sends it up the boards. They don't connect. 2 for Valor, still in the near side corner. He regroups behind the net, looking for his outlet. He turns, reverses course. There's the Eagles, number 11. Hits the man up on the half boards. Puck still loose. Here comes Valor across into the neutral zone. Up and hits the ref right in the belly. I think that puck ended up into the bench. 7:21 here to go in the second. I think we'll go a face-off right at center, it would look like. And the ref's checking his guts. Face-off at center. And again, we got line 1 out there. So there's Hunter out there for the draw. Rex on the left, Emilio on the right. Face-off was 1. It's still in the skates of Valor. There you go. Hunter ends up with it. He's across the blue. Hunter looking for a man. Gets it to the side. They're still battling. Oh, and they're going to, that's a quick whistle there. They look like they're still battling for the puck. It's underneath number 1. 7:10 here to go. Get your shots on goal again here in a second. And we're going 21-21, so even again on the shots. Face off again, left side. Valor wins it, but it's controlled by Big Blue. Big Blue sends it back. There's a shot there. It hit sticks right in front of the goalie, so it didn't make it all the way through. The D-man sends it all the way down. There was a hit again right in front of the bench. Not sure, didn't see behind the play. Big Rex, Big Blue still at battling. It's at the side here. Valor looking to get it out. And they still, across the blue line, they finally get it out. But there's Sanders. He can't go in. Big Rex had to check up. That didn't happen, so we got an offside. 6:43 left to go here in the second period. Another full change of lines coming. Face-off will be in the neutral zone, right to the dot, right in front of us. Looks like both teams full line change. Out there to take the face-off, Kalen 43. Face-off was 1 and controlled by Valor. They're behind the blue looking to recycle. There's Ethan. He steps up. Ethan, there's 35. Nice move, Ethan. Doesn't get control of the puck. Loses it. Blue still keeps it in. There's Sanders. He sends it down range. That's wide into the near side, far side corner. There's Sanders again. Far side sends it all the way back. It's tipped. It puck still on the outside. In behind, that's 43, Kalen. He's working, looking to get it out front. It's in the skates of Valor. Holden's in there behind to help him out. Will Sanders up here near side. D, he walks it in. There's Sanders, top of the circle. Fire shoot! What a beauty! Holy smokes! Right in the corner. 6:07. What a laser. 5-3. Wolves are clawing their way back. Not sure they saw that one. That was a good shot by Sanders from the top of the circle. Here we go on the shots. 5-3 now. Shots on goal, 22-21 in favor of the Wolves. Again, they're clawing their way back. Goal goes to 56. Will Sanders, also known as Rick James. Well done. Face-off controlled by Valor. Into the neutral zone. Back and settled down. There's big Minnesota. There's Will Keegan. Got it in his feet. They're in the neutral zone. Now Minnesota cycles it back with a backhand. Will Keegan picks it up far side. Keegan's taking it far side. They're chipping it up the boards. That doesn't get out. Valor recovers. Their man at center. He's knocked down off the puck. Tommy Wu chips the puck back up. And they mix it up here in the neutral zone right in front of us. In pursuit. They leave it behind. Valor regroups right here at center. Valor enters across the blue line with 17. He looks to get it through. Doesn't get through the lane. Good stick work by Tommy Wu. 46, that's Wu tying it up in the corner. Lots of traffic down there. There's Pacheco. Pacheco comes out the other side. 13 ends up with it on the stick. Shot on. That's wide. Comes into the near side corner. There's Minnesota. He's got it. Nope. And it walks away. Pacheco sends it safely back into the corner. There's Tommy Wu to tie up his man near side corner. That's Keegan, sends it around the other way. And on the other side, Minovich tries but doesn't get it out. Minovich, now it's out. And it's gathered and settled down by Valor. Here at the red line, they just dump it all the way in. 4:50 to go here in the second period. Valor's got it in the far side corner. He looks to his man, drops, looking for a man out front. He's got a man. They miss on that shot attempt. and it's in the near side corner. Still struggling. Here they come out. Too much traffic, and Hunter's met at the boards. It's still in their feet. They're trying to dig it out. And out to the pile, here comes Tommy Wu. His man takes him, and Hunter ends up with it, chipping it out all the way down the neutral zone, and there'll be a reset here by Valor. Valor looking to hit his man. That's going to be icing, and the face-off will come all the way down. 4:15 left to go here in the second period. Looks like we're getting another line change, so let's see what's... Looks like the D pairing has changed again. 5-3, 4:15 left to go. Down here to the right of the Valor goalie, they're set up. On the face-off, here we go. Puck down. Face-off was won by Valor, set back behind their net. It's picked up by number 11. He looks to chip it up. That's 3-5 on their side. He hits their man in center, and they're on their way. 56, he gets around, but there's traffic, and they do not connect in the center lane. Here comes the other way. Emilio on his horse. He's got help. He hits Big Rex. Big Rex settles it down. It's still bouncing, but they don't connect. Far side, that's Hunter, sends it around the other side. Rex picks it up behind the net. He's in the near side corner. Looks to hit the centerman. That didn't work. That was Hunter coming in. Hunter has it on the inside corner here. Sends it all the way down. Big Rex is off the other side. Rex sends it all the way back around, and Hunter sends it out front. Emilio picks it up to cycle it back. He hits D-man. That's Sanders up here near side D. Sanders has it on the board. He's trying to work it all the way down. Here he is on the dot. Shot! And the goalie's got it in his belly. 3:22, 5-3 on the board, and your shots on goal. 22 for the Eagles, 24 for the Wolves. So again, we're clawing our way back. 3:22 left to go, and again, we got a full change back to line 2. Kalen out there to take the face-off. What a great win by Kalen, and a soft shot to the goalie. He handles that, gloves it, and we'll get another face-off. Shots on goal again in favor of the Wolves for the first time in the game. 25-22. Face-off win and contested. Oh, another shot. That was Holden there. He tries. He's coming around looking for the man out front. Has a man. Doesn't connect. There's Ethan. Ethan on the near side circle. Sends it back. That's Sanders. Sanders walks the blue line. Shot on. Pucks up. Bobbled, but it's recovered by the goalie. Well done. That was a good save and good tracking by the Valor goalie. 3:05 on the board now. 5-3. Another face-off again down deep in Valor territory. Kalen down for the face-off. Here we go. Another face-off win by Kalen. Well done. 56, that's Sanders. Shot down. Oh, up high. Over. Puck sails to that far corner. 37's got it in his skates. Now he turns around. He's still battling in the corner. That would be Will Holden. Coming up, there's Sanders. He pitches in the corner, sends it, chips it all the way back in. There's Ethan. Out front centers. Here's another shot attempt by Quinn. It bobbles. Holy smokes. It comes all the way out. There's Ethan. He sends it back. Will Sanders gets it at the blue line. He walks, sends it down. It bounces, but boy, that was just off the side of the net. That bounces another way. That's a different result. Here comes Valor. They're trying to get it out. It's held up at the blue line, sent all the way back in by Quinn. It bounces down near side boards, and it is sent all the way down, and we're going to get another icing call at 2:18 of the second period. Again, good life by the Wolves. 5-3 on the board. Out comes another full change of lines. Out at center, that'll be Keegan. He's got wingers of Minnesota. That's Manu Shapova, and his other one's Minovich. It's back. Pacheco sends it down on the net. Holy cow, comes back out on a rebound. Nobody there to get it. There's Pacheco. He's pitched all the way up. Coming back the other way. Odd man rush. 2-on-1. Gets it through. There's 17. Shot on and a save. Big pad save. Way to go, Braxton. 2 minutes to go here in the second period. That was a big save by Braxton. We lost the defensive assignment, but Braxton, he was there at task. Tommy's in that corner, sends it the other way. There's Pacheco. There's nowhere to go for Valor. They're looking to get it in. Send it out front, banging it in, but they are kept out. Braxton had the post sealed off. It's sent down the other way. 25 for the Eagles. He's behind. Sends it out to his man. It's bobbled out. Sent as a knuckleball down on the far side. Here comes the puck on the way out. There's Mano Sharapova for 96. He's looking to bring it up. gets it up on across the blue line, and they're still battling with it in their feet. That's Minovich out there. Here comes Valor the other way across their blue line. 3-on-2 going the other direction. Looks to hit the centerman. He does. He walks in, and it's a pad save and glove down by Braxton at 1:07 of the second period. 5-3 on the board, and your Wolves are battling. Shots on goal right now, we're still looking at a 28-25 advantage for your Wolves. 1:07 to go here in the second period, and some instructions coming back. And now it looks like somebody's going to the box. 18 and why? Pacheco's going to the box, and I didn't see the call. So we'll have to go to game sheets, but all of a sudden, your Wolves are a man down, and I didn't see the call. Valor's got it. They've walked in with it, and here comes Sanders with it all the way out. Sanders walking it. Neutral zone, and he's good to just send it in, burn some of that clock. So it shows that Pacheco was called for hooking at the 1:07 mark, and I'm not sure. I didn't see it. Valor's looking to regather Darren in their zone. Good harass job there by Hunter. 26 on the forecheck. Again, they look to get it in. They don't. It's kept at the line by Emilio. And again, they're just burning the clock. 31 to go here, 31 seconds. 2-4 comes in. There's for the Eagles. He's kept on the outside looking to center it. He's forced to the back. That's Sanders. Puck's in their feet. They're in the near side corner. Sanders takes his man. It goes back to the D, and that goes all the way down range. I don't think Braxton had a chance to see that through. So at the 14-second mark, Valor's going to go up by another on the power play. I'll give you shots on goal here in a second. 14 seconds left to go here in the second period. And still not showing the goal. Now we get the goal. Number 14, Connor Gogel, assisted by Lyle Sovin, Logan Walker. Shots on goal, 27-28. The advantage still to the Wolves. Face off in the neutral zone. They tie it up. And Ethan's going to settle the puck down. And he'll send it into the neutral zone. And that will be the end of the second period. So overall, a much better period. And I'm going to say that we're going to get a nice cut because, not CPHL. All right, so they look like they're opening the door for them to come off, but maybe they're going to close that door for the players. Well, and they are showing that they're going to open the door. So I guess we are getting a nice cut now. And what a great period by your Wolves as they come off and head to the locker room. 17 minutes will be on the board. And we'll see, but I don't know why we got a whistle here at the end. But 17 minutes for the third period, and we will be right back to you. All right, Wolves, welcome back here at South Suburban Rink 2. Going to get the start here, 17 to go. Third period. Line number 1 is out. And here we go, puck down. Puck is won and controlled by Valor. Cycled back on their D at their blue line. Looking to make another connection here on the near side boards. Looks for the headman pass, doesn't get it. Going to say that's going to be icing. That's coming all the way back. 6-3 here as we start third period. Icing by Valor takes it all the way back down. It will be to the right of the Valor goalie. Again, we are still in the midst of killing a penalty, and out there to kill it is the PK1 team. Oh, now we're going to switch. So we're going to go to the left of the goalie, near side circle. Out there to kill it, that's 26 Hunter. Emilio on the back end, Tommy Wu. He's got it shot on down. Goes far. Far side corner, it's sent back around. And Valor looks to collect it. Near side, here they come. Looking for a pass in the neutral zone. That's left, 13 crosses. He leaves it behind. It's all the way back out, and they've got to regroup in the neutral zone. Miscommunication between the D and the forwards there. And that looked like a break there, but Hunter couldn't keep the puck on his stick. Into the neutral zone. Here comes Valor. Again, tries to center it. They got to recycle it back to the D, far side. Their D walks it. He sends it down, chips it on the far corner. Back in that far corner there, out comes 13. He's looking for center. Hits his D-man up here. Near side boards. Out to the quarterback. They play pitch and catch. He sends it down deep in the corner again. Out off the skates of 25, and it's chipped up and out by your Wolves. And here comes Hunter. He got it. Couldn't handle it. He sends it to Emilio. Emilio's hassled. They're still looking to pick it up. 40 seconds left to kill, and here come the Valor on the other side. Valor walks it in over the blue line. 17, he's looking for his man in trail. Back to the blue line, sends it in, chips it back in, sends it on the net, and that's a save off the pads of Braxton. He was ready. Here come the Wolves the other way through the neutral zone. That's Emilio. He backhands it, sends it down, and it was moved to the safe corner by their goalie, number 1. Valor looking to hit it. Doesn't hit his man, and that's going to be icing. It's coming all the way back down. 11 seconds left to go, and the penalty served by Pacheco. 6-3 on the board. 15-11 left here in the third period. Again, PK1 team stayed out. So as it goes right now, PK2, excuse me, that was Kalen with the face-off win. And Valor's got a 2-on-1 coming the other way through the neutral zone. 2-4 looking for his man. Puck gets through, and it's handled well by Braxton. Good job. Puck's up and all the way out, and now Valor's got a reset here at the blue. They chip it back in, and now we're back to 5-on-5. Dancing with the puck down the boards. Here comes Will. Will's across center, across the blue. He leaves it. Now he's out far side, top of the circle. Shot on. Looking for the man out front. That was 77. That was Holden. He takes his man at the corner, and they try to get it by. In the neutral zone, that puck's tied up. Kalen's got it here on the near side board. Sends it back into the neutral zone. Valor's going to regroup back into their zone. They chip it up the boards, and Sander will chase it all the way. Cycles it all the way to the near side boards. First man to the puck was Valor. He's hassled there on the boards. Back to their man here on D. Shot on again. High over the shoulder of the blocker. I don't know if Braxton saw that, but boy, that was a bullet coming. 14-12. 7-3 for Valor. Again, caught a little flat-footed there for sure, and I'm not quite sure Braxton tracked that puck well. We'll get you the shots on. Shots on now, 30-28 in favor of the Eagles. And the goal scored by Nicholas Martina. Logan Walker with the assist. 14:08 left to go here in the third. And Keegan lost his edge. He's down in the far zone. Here comes Valor across the blue line. That's 2. From the dot, shot. Another rebound. And again, the loose change was left out. And Valor capitalizes. We did not clear that out. So 2 quick ones here at the third. Boys seem to be a little flat-footed from the jump. They're back there right now having words. That's Kai Pacheco having a conversation with Braxton. Again, as a goalie, you got to have the memory of a goldfish. So Puck down. Face-off was won and controlled. There's Emilio who chips it in. It's still in the neutral zone and coming back the other way. Valor collects it here on the near side boards in their zone, but Hunter's on the jump, looking for center. Now he's behind, looking for somebody center again. Shot on. Puck is on the outside, blocker side of the goalie. It's collected by Valor, but it's sent up. Pacheco sends it all the way back around the other side. Big Rex sends it up. That's Tommy Wu, far side blue. He sends it down. Oh, and boy, there was a bounce there. Couldn't get it settled down. And it looks like we're going to go with a high stick and puck's coming out. 2 quick goals. So at 14-11, they get 1, and at 13:55, so basically they're going to toss 17 seconds later. Valor puts a second in, so 8-3. Shots on are 32-28 in favor of the Eagles, and 13:23 to go here in the third. There we go, lined up to the right side of Braxton. He's set. Puck down and won by the Wolves. Not controlled and sent into that far side corner. The Eagles retrieve it. They're out back of the net, and out come Blue. Here comes Sanders. He's coming the other way. Nice pass up to Big Rex. Rex crosses on the far side. He's dragging it in, losing edge. Leaves on front. Shot on, but there was a pad save there by the Valor goalie. Good pad save, steers it to safety. Here comes Rex with another shot attempt. That doesn't get through. Valor on the far side, one man. He's got a second one with them now in trail. They cross the blue, leaves it back, and they're still on that far side circle. It was sent on a centering attempt. They don't connect. Valor has it up here on their D-man, chips it down on the near side boards. That's Sanders in there fighting 13 with a shot. Blocker side way up high, and it comes out the other side. Big Rex delivers a body blow there, trying to get the puck out still on the far side in the feet of Quinn. Valor still controls it. Puck's now all the way back around near side boards. There's Rick James. He's looking for help. Valor's on the attack. Good forecheck. Shot on. That's wide. Ends up in the far side corner. There's Kalen with it now. He collects it at the blue line through the neutral zone. He hits the man at the blue. That's Emilio. Emilio launches it down, looking for Rex. Rex can't get a handle on it. He's in the near side corner. Rex sends it out. Centering attempt. Valor's there. They clear it around far side boards. Quinn steps up off the skates. He's still got it in the skates. Chips it back down into the far side corner. Valor comes out of that melee. Sends it to the near side. And it's reverse course around. Valor gathers it on the far side. In the corner, here comes Valor across their blue line through the neutral zone. 25 with speed. He's on the far side looking for help. He's got nobody to center it to. Now the defense step up. Shot, and that hit Kalen. Big block. I'm not sure how, but he got it. There Kalen turns around, goes the other side. Kalen coming down. They got it in now across the blue, and the puck bounces back in the neutral zone, and Valor comes the other way. Here comes Valor. He tries to deke in. He's kept to the outside by Sanders. Now 35 with it behind the net. Far side there, Valor with control, and back in the corner. There Kalen pitches it around the other side, and Sanders settles it down. He sends it up the near side boards. Up the boards, that's Will Holden sends it down. Valor's got it now in their zone, and they look to regroup. Into the neutral zone. Here comes Valor across off of a chip in. It's sent back out, and it's here right at the front of us in the blue line. On the near side boards, Valor still got it. Chips it back in. Ends up on the puck of Tommy Wu in the center. He's looking for his man. He connects with Minovich. Minovich just sends it in. Kept in there, far side boards. That looks like Tommy Wu. They're battling on the boards right in front of the Valor bench. Still in the feet, sent into those far side boards. There's Ethan, 35. He's held up by his man. Centering attempt made by Keegan. He gets it in front. They're still battling on the side. Puck squirts out, and it's in that far corner. There's Blue. They send it back. Tommy Wu's got it on the blue line. He looks to try to send it down range, and Valor just sends it all the way. It's going to be icing. 10:06 left to go in the third period, 8-3. Your Wolves down. Shots on goal as we go to the faceoff. 32-29, still in favor of the Eagles. Faceoff will be down and to the right of number 1, the Valor goalie. Line number 1 comes out. Hunter wins. Back it goes. Shot on. Wide glove side high. Puck ends up on the near side boards and has squirted all the way down. Puck's recovered by the D-man. He sends it up near side boards to Tommy. Emilio has it. It's in the feet. Now 38 catches it, and the Eagles got it in the near side corner. Battle in behind the net, and they pitch and catch. Valor comes out with it on the near side boards. Still battling. It's in their feet. All the way back to their D-man here, number 11. He chips it back down the boards. Tommy Wu on near side boards looking to get it up and out of the boards. And off of a backhand that's set to Emilio. Now Emilio across, and we got an arm up. I'm just going to say it's offside. 9:25, 8-3 on the boards. Face-off will be to the neutral zone, I imagine right at the dot in front of Valor's bench. And we have a whole change of lines for both squads. Out they come. At center, Kalen, 77 Holden. Kalen wins the face-off. Holden steps in, but they do not control. Valor has it, and it's chipped up. There's Kalen. He chips it in over the blue, doesn't control it. Valor's got it now, and they look to recycle here. There's Sanders. He steps up, sends it down. There's a good connect pass by Valor in the neutral zone on him. And I'm going to say that Holden, that's 77, he's going. As soon as blue touches, he's going to hold interference. Shot on and goal scored. So that will nullify the penalty coming. But again, there was a penalty coming because Holden decided to drape himself all over his opponent. 8:58, 9 on the board for the Eagles. 3 on the board for your Wolves. Shots on goal right now. And now that Valor is up by 6, we will have a rolling clock. So shots on goal, 33-29. Face off at center. That's Keegan Wall. He wins it. It's back to Sanders. It's cycled back to Quinn. Quinn's got it to Minnesota. There's Sanders. Puck's chipped in. There's a good forecheck there by Valor. They try to get it in. They slide. They don't. Valor picks it up. Shot on. Blocker side low. I was outside. Valor has it now here at the near side circle. He walks it back to his D-man who can't handle it. Puck ends up in the neutral zone. It's collected by 11. He hits his man the other side. And back into the neutral zone. It's recovered by Keegan, who's still on the board, still no control. And Valor comes out of the pile with it. Valor across center ice. It's still in the skates at 2-4. He doesn't know where it is. Here comes Will coming the other way. It's one-on-one. Will Deeks. Shot on. That was wide. Glove side. No harm. Puck still in behind, and that's 7. Keegan Wall. He comes out with it. Puck up and is chipped all the way out. And there's Quinn to corral it. Send it over to Will. Will Sanders looks to send it and cycle it all the way back. That's picked up by Quinn. And at center again, Valor comes with it across the board. Shot on. Pad save. Good save by Braxton. He was ready. 81 Minovich sends it in neutral zone over by Valor's bench, but it's corralled by Valor. D-to-D pass in their zone. Here comes the breakout off of a change. Their man misses. Puck circles back, and it's all the way back down deep in Valor's zone. They circle in behind the net. There's the reverse. Here comes Valor. Far side boards. They chip it up on the way out, and into the neutral zone. They lose control. Tommy Wu has it at the blue line. And at 26, Hunter tries to pitch it up, hits the glass, and it goes into the bench of the Eagles. 6:50 on the rolling clock, 9-3 on the board, and the face-off will be in the neutral zone right in front of Valor's bench. Hunter for the face-off. That's line 1. Face-off puck down. That was controlled and won by Valor. They chip it up into the neutral zone off the near side boards. Puck sent back down all the way. 14 for Valor collects. But he's met with a handshake there, and it was centered right by Rex. Here comes Pacheco, shot on. That was wide, glove side low. There's Rex. He circles it back, sends it out front. Nobody there, picks it up. And control. Emilio has it in the near side corner. And pushing and shoving there. Out with the puck. Puck still loose. Valor looks to pick it up. They gather, send it all the way down, and that's going to be icing. It's coming all the way back. 6:03 as the clock rolls on. 6 goals in advance for Valor. Another full line change here for your Wolves. Kalen coming out to center. That's Will, 77, or Holden, 77. And on the other side, I believe, that would be Ethan. Puck was dropped, won by Valor. They control, they just chip it out. Now we got a foot race. Pacheco at 17, Gray. Shot on, big save, way to go. Off the glove and back to the side, far side corner. Blues in there with the battle. Up to Ethan. Ethan's got it on the boards. He carries it across the blue. Here goes Ethan looking for the centering. He gets it, hits his man. That was Holden. Holden can't control. Shot on. That goes wide, glove side low. Into that near side corner. Number 11 gathers. He hits his man. That's Valor on the far side, and way up top is 13. He was cherry picking on the pinch, and they got in behind. Shot on, and that would be a tic-tac-toe effort by the Eagles. So again, they got caught up. Man was held high. Nobody picked them up. And bingo, bango, bongo. There's 10 in the net. 4:40 on the board, third period. There's a 10 spot. Here Wolves only got the 3. Shots on goal after that is 36-29. Here we go, face off. That's Keegan out there with Minovich and Manu Sharpova on the other side. And there's a big shoulder check and held up in the neutral zone. There's Quinn now circling back. He's going to safely take it around to regroup behind the net. He has control. He comes out the opposite side, sends it down, but it's kept in by Valor. They slide it all the way back around. First man in, and the board puck still loose right behind the net. Valor still with control on the boards, and here comes Sanders. He's looking for a man. He hits the center. Here comes Keegan Wall. That's number 7. He's got help on the wing. That's Sharpova. Sharpova shot on, stick save, and it's over into the near side corner. Minovich down there in the near side corner battling. There's Keegan who gives chase behind the net. He takes his man out. Puck's loose. Now both are down. There's Minovich. And we've got a whistle with a quick cover. Interesting. They're quick on the whistle again. 3:29. Here we go. 10-3. Late here in the third period. South Suburban Rink 2. Home game here for Valor. Another full laundry change here. Both teams load up. And Hunter's in for the faceoff. Puck drop. It is one in control. Tommy Wu sends it down range. It gets into traffic and bounces into the corner. Out the corner, here comes Valor. Tommy Wu steps up at the blue line. He's got it on his stick. Walks in, shot. That didn't even come close to hitting the goalie. Puck this side, near side boards. They cycle it back down. And we got a penalty coming up. I did not see what happened outside of somebody was. That was a Valor player whose skates went out from under him. Looks like the two Zebras are going to consult. And from our friends at Shaw on the replay, an elbow high. So we're going to say, is that Minovich going to the box or was it Big Rex? Well, it's Big Rex. And when Big Rex is 6'2" and he's got a little guy, there's a height advantage is going to, yep, that's not going to work. Minovich also going to go in and serve. So we're going to go down again by a man. And they're still calling for the Eagles to put the man out, so I don't know if they're not counting or somebody's not paying attention to who's playing the power play. 2:06 on the board, 2 minutes to serve. Big Rex got it. And for the penalty, Rex got head contact for 2 minutes. Here's Pacheco with it. Near side boards, he chips it up all the way out. And coming down the other side, there's a chase for it. That's Holden. He's tried all the way down. Here comes on the breakout. They hit the headman across. Here comes Valor across the blue line. Drops it back for their D. Near side D over to 25. He sends it down low. It's dropped again in the near side corner. Back out. They cycle at 17. He sends it over to the other D man. They're playing pitch and catch here at the blue. 17 at top of the circle. He'll send it back down low. It's sent all the way out, and there'll be a recycle. And we got another whistle, and I'm not sure. And that was behind the play again, but it does look like somebody, yep, Blue's going to the box, and he's saying that the clock should be rolling, and they put Pacheco in for 2, and Pacheco's going to be for Still not showing up. Again, the other referees here in the crowd not happy. Clock winding down at 59. And Pacheco's going to get 2 minutes for boarding. 52 seconds left here on the board. And as they do another line change, they don't seem very quick to line up for the face-off. And with 38 seconds, we will get a face-off. That'll be about it as they do a personnel change. Puck's down, 30 seconds to go. Valor's got it on the blue line. They send it back down the near side boards. Back out, it's not handled by 11, and the puck's all the way out. Puck's down and gathered by number 11, Valor. He cycles behind his net, and with 16 seconds, not much of an attack effort there. And they're going to hold it, chip it up off the glass. That's Sanders. He walks the blue line in, and 3 on the boards. They'll hold the puck on the boards. It's sent all the way back down. So at the buzzer, there's 10 on the board for Valor, 3 for the Wolves. Probably their best period of hockey was that second period by far. And as we let them line up here for the handshake, we'll give you the final box score. So on the shots in favor was 36-30. Shots in favor of the Eagles. And when you look at how far the boys have come, being in the second year of a varsity program, playing a big squad like Valor, that was a good effort. So as the boys shake hands, next up this coming weekend, your T1 and T2 teams, looking at 1 game for each. And as we pull up Crossbar, we will give you what the games are. So Varsity 1 this following weekend. They're going to have Chatfield on Friday at Big Bear. And on Saturday, they're going to have Pine Creek down at World Arena. And then also it looks like Steamboat Springs. And then for your T1 or your T2, the schedule for T2 coming up this week. On the schedule is Dakota Ridge at Big Bear on Friday, and on Saturday, Cheyenne Mountain at Ed Robinson. So here from South Suburban, Rink 2, we're going to sign off from the Wolves broadcast here, and appreciate you listening all across the Wolves family. Have a good night.